You're on Bible. I feel like a lot of you parents should be flogged on a regular. A lot of you parents do not know what it is to actually raise children and to be wary of what you introduce those children to. A lot of you people just want to have children for the sake of, oh, I got married and it's the next thing to do. I saw some disturbing videos right now that I'm like, wait, hold on. Why are we even allowing this? You know, when it comes to our children, we need to protect them till their minds are developed enough to handle certain things. Even me with my daughter, see, I'm very cautious of what dance steps she watches online and what dance steps she tries to imitate, because there is a time and a place and an age group for certain behaviors. But if we allow our children just do whatever they want to do in the name of, let them be kids, and we laugh about it, we are failing them. We need to bring back flogging, not just for children, but for parents also. Let me show you guys this disturbing video. Watch that. To you, you're going to say that's a dance, right? There is no reason why a child should be bending her back, shaking her buttocks, and with her tongue out. Those are adult behaviors, not meant for children. And that's not even the worst part of the video. The video is that, hey God, is it the chief patron? These kids had to now dance on the this guy, this old figure. And all you parents sat down in the in the crowd laughing and clapping. Not one of you said, no, this is unacceptable. Like, something is wrong with you here. Please watch this bullshit. What is that? This is the most painful one. Are you seeing that nonsense? First of all, every single house, red, green, blue, and yellow, had the opportunity to dance. And all these children were whining and moving very sexually on a grown-ass adult. And the one that pained me the most is the little girl in yellow house. You see how small she is? She's not more than 8, 9 max. When she refused to dance on the fellow, the instructor, whoever was directing that whole fuckery, decided to move her closer. Now you have this grown man putting hands on this girl while his other hand is in his pocket adjusting God knows what. How the fuck is this acceptable? You parents sat in the crowd and cheered this abomination of a show. Since when did inter-house sport go from, oh, let's play a few fun games, to this behavior? When did we transform? When did we say it is okay to sexualize our girls, all in the name of inter-house sports? I have been looking everywhere for the name of this school. I think they call it something Babe, something in Ikorodu. Is this what we are doing right now? So the Ministry of Education watches these kind of behaviors, knowing fully well that children in these young age groups are targeted, especially by older men. And you now push your children into this. What is wrong with us, man? We already live in a society where our young girls are not safe. But you tell the young girls that it is okay, all in the name of sports, to move your waist on a grown-ass fucking individual. And he stays there, the so-called patron of the school. And you stay there and accept it, and you laugh and you jubilate. My daughter is the one who sent me these videos. I wanted to vomit. And then I told her, see, listen, if this was you, I would have flogged you first in front of everybody, because I raised you better than that. You have to raise your girls with standards and boundaries. It doesn't matter if everyone is jumping off a bridge. You do not join them to jump off that bridge, because everyone is doing it after all. I would have flogged my daughter there, hands down. And then I would have attacked the patron. You would not raise our girls to be influenced by the whole idea of schooling. Is this schooling? Are they in a strip club, those girls? What are we doing as parents? This is the same Nigeria we are trying to fix. But you have a lot of mediocre people giving birth to children and not seeing that there's something wrong with this behavior. You have mothers on the internet coming and showing their children how to wind waist. If you even notice with any video I make, I'll be the one doing the nonsense. My daughter is always just playing, let a child be a child. There's a time and a space for your child to act a certain kind of way. What are we doing? And I have been wanting to speak about this right now because apart from this situation, there's a new trend going out around in the world. It's not just in Nigeria, but our kids, especially the male boys, are witnessing this behavior in outside countries and are doing it. And what is this behavior exactly? Men are going out right now in public, either at a bus stop or in a club, and literally jerking off on women's backs. Yes, this is what they are doing now. You could be standing at the bus stop. You could be doing whatever you're doing. You might not notice. You're not paying attention. Grown men are doing that on top of the women. And you would think that dirty behavior will remain online, but no, it's now in your schools. We now have boys literally sitting in their seats in front of girls and a crowd and poofing off. Where are they learning this from? And why is it acceptable? You now have boys playing target practice to see how far they could hit. And it could come from any direction. It could come from a classroom. It could come from the window. You never know where it's coming from. You have boys targeting girls with their seeds. Why are you not raising your boys right? And let's not even speak about just that, because that is disgusting on its own. Now you have young boys having the audacity to come and harass girls in school, literally bothering them to be their partners. And when they refuse, what do you think they do? They turn around calling them all kinds of names, including the B word. In fact, let's say the way, you're a bitch. That's what your young boys are doing in school. I keep saying this, educate your children. Because if you don't educate your children, the system will have to deal with those children. If you don't educate your children, you see, mamas like me, I don't play with mice. When that behavior comes close to my child, any kind of that behavior, I will mess your child up. I was this close just the other time, this close. It's only the Spirit of God that held me. I was about to, you know what? Educate your boys. I make it a duty of mine to train my child how to act in public and how to act at home. I do not want her going in public and shaming this family. But you're not doing the same thing with your kids though. If your kids start acting like adults and I come around them, I will treat them like adults. Let's be very clear. And this is why I would argue with any parents any day. My child will never be in boarding school. I need a school to educate her when it comes to this. I'm not very good at mathematics anymore, so I can't even keep up. But you see, when it comes to life, behavior, patterns, I need to raise my child right. But you see, majority of you parents just have children just for the sake of having children, and then you push off the responsibilities to the schools to handle your kids. You think your kids are better raised in boarding schools? No, they're not. They're not. They come out with lousy behaviors, and children who are educated poorly will turn out to be adults who are poorly raised, who turn into older people who are poorly raised. And then now our younger generations are dealing with your ill-behaved older parents on the streets. Raise them children right, or we will. I am always ready for anything when it comes to my childhood, just so we are clear. Just so we are clear. I was born ready for this. Moral of the story, if you don't raise your kids right, they're going to feel it the hard way. Bye, Go Tribe.